Network analysis. As we all know that project management is concerned with planning, implementing, monitoring, and organizing the resources of an organization to complete some assigned task in intended timelines. It can either be an ongoing activity or just a one-time project. This is where network analysis and project management prove help. This management technique drives better decisions and it helps in ensuring smooth project completion within expected time, resources, and budget. Network analysis is one of the important quantitative techniques in the process of effective decision-making process. Okay, now I will further explain about network analysis. Let's begin. Network analysis involves a group of techniques which are used for presenting information about the time and resources involved in the project to assist in the planning, scheduling, and controlling of the project. The main work for detailed study of the product is to determine the information about the project and then discover a new, better, and a quicker way to get the work done. In network analysis, complex projects are broken down into smaller activities or tasks, which are then organized according to a sequence. Then, the order of tasks is also decided according to a logical sequence. Move on to the next part, component of network analysis. The first one is events. In a network diagram, events represent the project milestone, start or completion of activities and occurrence of the events at a particular time. It can be divided into two parts, merge event and burst event. And the second one, task. The tasks are represented by activities which are conducted in a network diagram. It takes a certain amount of time and requires resources for completion. It can be divided into three parts, predecessor activity, successor, and dummy activity. Alright then, let's talk about network analysis techniques. There are different network techniques used in network analysis, but today let us focus on these two common techniques used by organization, CPM and PERT. Critical Path Method or CPM. It focuses on cost optimization. It can be used in projects with predictable activities such as construction, deterministic treatment of time, and it can be distinguished between critical and non-critical tasks. Meanwhile, for PERT, Program Evaluation and Review Technique, it focuses on time control used in unpredictable projects activities such as R&D. It has probabilistic treatment of time, but it does not distinguish between critical and non-critical tasks. Both can help in planning and controlling large-scale construction projects, research, development, and so on. Don't get sleepy yet, we have 2 minutes more to go. Okay, now let me give you an example. Imagine you are handling a big college project next month. You need to complete a few different tasks and estimate the total duration of a project. Look at this diagram. Focus on the red line. The longest paths include tasks A, D, and E, which consume 9 days. Therefore, the sequence of A, D, E is the critical path. The critical path is the longest sequence of the tasks that must be completed to complete a project. It's called as critical activities because if they are delayed, the whole project completion will be delayed. The CPM is used to determine the amount of scheduling flexibility on the network path within the schedule model. They use the parameters for activity duration, logical relationships, lags, and other known constraints. Projects are made up of tasks that have to adhere to a schedule in order to meet a timeline. It sounds simple, but without mapping the work, your project scope can quickly get out of hand and you'll find your project off track. We have come to the conclusion. Network analysis provides techniques that should be well learned by managers and decision makers in an organization. It significantly contributes to any sector based on its requirement in order to have an implementation plan and its utilization of limited resources towards achieving its objective effectively and efficiently. It helps an organization mainly to facilitate in designing, activating, and implementing a project within the time span. Importantly, this technique helps managing risk and waste and determining in advance possible implementation of events and activities in a project. Now we're done. Let's get out and get some fresh air. Thank you for watching.